Count me in.
Count me in.
算我一个。
Count me in.
Count me in. Let's meet halfway.
Let's meet halfway.
让我们折中一下。
Let's meet halfway.
Let's meet halfway. I've been meaning to ask.
I've been meaning to ask.
我一直想问。
I've been meaning to ask.
I've been meaning to ask. That was unexpected.
That was unexpected.
那出乎意料。
That was unexpected.
That was unexpected. I owe you one.
I owe you one.
我欠你一次。
I owe you one.
I owe you one. You read my mind.
You read my mind.
你读懂了我的心思。
You read my mind.
You read my mind. Can I get back to you?
Can I get back to you?
我可以稍后再回复你吗？
Can I get back to you?
Can I get back to you? Take your time.
Take your time.
慢慢来。
Take your time.
Take your time. That sounds like a plan.
That sounds like a plan.
那听起来是个计划。
That sounds like a plan.
That sounds like a plan. I'm looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to it.
我期待着它。
I'm looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to it. What's the next step?
What's the next step?
下一步是什么？
What's the next step?
What's the next step? I need some space.
I need some space.
我需要一些空间。
I need some space.
I need some space. Let's start over.
Let's start over.
让我们重新开始。
Let's start over.
Let's start over. This is a game changer.
This is a game changer.
这是一个改变游戏规则的事情。
This is a game changer.
This is a game changer. Fair enough.
Fair enough.
好吧，公平合理。
Fair enough.
Fair enough. I see what you mean.
I see what you mean.
我明白你的意思。
I see what you mean.
I see what you mean. How does that sound?
How does that sound?
那听起来如何？
How does that sound?
How does that sound? Let me think about it.
Let me think about it.
让我想一想。
Let me think about it.
Let me think about it. I'm working on it.
I'm working on it.
我正在处理它。
I'm working on it.
I'm working on it. What brought this on?
What brought this on?
是什么引起了这个？
What brought this on?
What brought this on? Just trust me on this.
Just trust me on this.
相信我就是了。
Just trust me on this.
Just trust me on this. I'll keep that in mind.
I'll keep that in mind.
我会记住的。
I'll keep that in mind.
I'll keep that in mind. That's not what I meant.
That's not what I meant.
那不是我的意思。
That's not what I meant.
That's not what I meant. Great job on this.
Great job on this.
做得很好。
Great job on this.
Great job on this. I've got your back.
I've got your back.
我会支持你。
I've got your back.
I've got your back. I need some coffee.
I need some coffee.
我需要一些咖啡。
I need some coffee.
I need some coffee. Can we talk later?
Can we talk later?
我们可以稍后再谈吗？
Can we talk later?
Can we talk later? That's not the point.
That's not the point.
那不是重点。
That's not the point.
That's not the point. I totally forgot about that.
I totally forgot about that.
我完全忘记了那件事。
I totally forgot about that.
I totally forgot about that. Let's figure this out.
Let's figure this out.
让我们弄清楚这个问题。
Let's figure this out.
Let's figure this out. I'm really proud of you.
I'm really proud of you.
我真为你感到骄傲。
I'm really proud of you.
I'm really proud of you. This place is amazing.
This place is amazing.
这个地方很棒。
This place is amazing.
This place is amazing. What do you think?
What do you think?
你觉得怎么样？
What do you think?
What do you think? I see your point.
I see your point.
我明白你的观点。
I see your point.
I see your point. Let's grab lunch tomorrow.
Let's grab lunch tomorrow.
明天一起吃午餐吧。
Let's grab lunch tomorrow.
Let's grab lunch tomorrow. I couldn't agree more.
I couldn't agree more.
我完全同意。
I couldn't agree more.
I couldn't agree more. That makes perfect sense.
That makes perfect sense.
那完全合理。
That makes perfect sense.
That makes perfect sense. You've got to be kidding.
You've got to be kidding.
你一定是在开玩笑。
You've got to be kidding.
You've got to be kidding. I'll handle this situation.
I'll handle this situation.
我会处理这种情况。
I'll handle this situation.
I'll handle this situation. Keep me in the loop.
Keep me in the loop.
让我了解情况。
Keep me in the loop.
Keep me in the loop. Thanks for the heads up.
Thanks for the heads up.
谢谢你的提醒。
Thanks for the heads up.
Thanks for the heads up. I appreciate your help.
I appreciate your help.
我感谢你的帮助。
I appreciate your help.
I appreciate your help. Let's call it a day.
Let's call it a day.
今天就到此为止吧。
Let's call it a day.
Let's call it a day. I'm running late again.
I'm running late again.
我又迟到了。
I'm running late again.
I'm running late again. Do you have time later?
Do you have time later?
你稍后有时间吗？
Do you have time later?
Do you have time later? I can't believe it worked.
I can't believe it worked.
我不敢相信它起作用了。
I can't believe it worked.
I can't believe it worked. What are your thoughts?
What are your thoughts?
你有什么想法？
What are your thoughts?
What are your thoughts? I miss the old days.
I miss the old days.
我怀念过去的日子。
I miss the old days.
I miss the old days. Remember our agreement.
Remember our agreement.
记得我们的协议吗？
Remember our agreement?
Remember our agreement? This changes everything.
This changes everything.
这改变了一切。
This changes everything.
This changes everything. That makes no sense.
That makes no sense.
那没有道理。
That makes no sense.
That makes no sense. You're overthinking it.
You're overthinking it.
你想太多了。
You're overthinking it.
You're overthinking it. I'll figure something out.
I'll figure something out.
我会想出办法的。
I'll figure something out.
I'll figure something out. This is getting ridiculous.
This is getting ridiculous.
这变得荒谬了。
This is getting ridiculous.
This is getting ridiculous. Let's sort this out.
Let's sort this out.
让我们解决这个问题。
Let's sort this out.
Let's sort this out. I'm not convinced yet.
I'm not convinced yet.
我还没被说服。
I'm not convinced yet.
I'm not convinced yet. Give it another shot.
Give it another shot.
再试一次。
Give it another shot.
Give it another shot. How about coffee first?
How about coffee first?
先喝杯咖啡怎么样？
How about coffee first?
How about coffee first? I'll take care of it.
I'll take care of it.
我会处理的。
I'll take care of it.
I'll take care of it. That wasn't the plan.
That wasn't the plan.
那不是计划。
That wasn't the plan.
That wasn't the plan. I see a pattern here.
I see a pattern here.
我在这里看到一个模式。
I see a pattern here.
I see a pattern here. Are you free tonight?
Are you free tonight?
你今晚有空吗？
Are you free tonight?
Are you free tonight? You nailed it.
You nailed it.
你做得很好。
You nailed it.
You nailed it. This feels right.
This feels right.
这感觉对。
This feels right.
This feels right. I missed the point.
I missed the point.
我错过了重点。
I missed the point.
I missed the point. Let me get this straight.
Let me get this straight.
让我弄清楚。
Let me get this straight.
Let me get this straight. That's beside the point.
That's beside the point.
那是题外话。
That's beside the point.
That's beside the point. We need to talk.
We need to talk.
我们需要谈谈。
We need to talk.
We need to talk. I'm glad you called.
I'm glad you called.
我很高兴你打电话来。
I'm glad you called.
I'm glad you called. What's the catch?
What's the catch?
有什么陷阱？
What's the catch?
What's the catch? Can you give examples?
Can you give examples?
你能举例说明吗？
Can you give examples?
Can you give examples? I'm all ears.
I'm all ears.
我洗耳恭听。
I'm all ears.
I'm all ears. The timing is perfect.
The timing is perfect.
时机很完美。
The timing is perfect.
The timing is perfect. I couldn't have said it better.
I couldn't have said it better.
我说不出比这更好的了。
I couldn't have said it better.
I couldn't have said it better. Is that your final answer?
Is that your final answer?
那是你的最终答案吗？
Is that your final answer?
Is that your final answer? I need a break.
I need a break.
我需要休息一下。
I need a break.
I need a break. That's a great idea.
That's a great idea.
那是个好主意。
That's a great idea.
That's a great idea. I didn't see that coming.
I didn't see that coming.
我没想到会这样。
I didn't see that coming.
I didn't see that coming. Let's keep in touch.
Let's keep in touch.
让我们保持联系。
Let's keep in touch.
Let's keep in touch. What's on your mind?
What's on your mind?
你在想什么？
What's on your mind?
What's on your mind? I'm on the fence.
I'm on the fence.
我犹豫不决。
I'm on the fence.
I'm on the fence. Just go with it.
Just go with it.
顺其自然就好。
Just go with it.
Just go with it. We've come a long way.
We've come a long way.
我们已经走了很长的路。
We've come a long way.
We've come a long way. I'm not following you.
I'm not following you.
我跟不上你的思路。
I'm not following you.
I'm not following you. Let's cut to the chase.
Let's cut to the chase.
让我们直奔主题。
Let's cut to the chase.
Let's cut to the chase. That rings a bell.
That rings a bell.
那听起来很熟悉。
That rings a bell.
That rings a bell. You caught me off guard.
You caught me off guard.
你让我措手不及。
You caught me off guard.
You caught me off guard. I see your perspective.
I see your perspective.
我明白你的观点。
I see your perspective.
I see your perspective. Let's weigh our options.
Let's weigh our options.
让我们权衡我们的选择。
Let's weigh our options.
Let's weigh our options. That's a fair point.
That's a fair point.
那是个公平的观点。
That's a fair point.
That's a fair point. I need more details.
I need more details.
我需要更多细节。
I need more details.
I need more details. I've changed my mind.
I've changed my mind.
我改变主意了。
I've changed my mind.
I've changed my mind. Let's move forward.
Let's move forward.
让我们向前迈进。
Let's move forward.
Let's move forward. I've got this covered.
I've got this covered.
我已经处理好了。
I've got this covered.
I've got this covered. That won't work for me.
That won't work for me.
那对我行不通。
That won't work for me.
That won't work for me. Let's address this issue.
Let's address this issue.
让我们解决这个问题。
Let's address this issue.
Let's address this issue. I'm counting on you.
I'm counting on you.
我指望你。
I'm counting on you.
I'm counting on you. Can we compromise?
Can we compromise?
我们能妥协吗？
Can we compromise?
Can we compromise? This feels like home.
This feels like home.
这感觉像家一样。
This feels like home.
This feels like home. You've got a point there.
You've got a point there.
你说的有道理。
You've got a point there.
You've got a point there. I'll make it happen.
I'll make it happen.
我会实现它。
I'll make it happen.
I'll make it happen. Let's clear the air.
Let's clear the air.
让我们澄清一下，
Let's clear the air.
Let's clear the air. That's not the issue.
That's not the issue.
那不是问题所在。
That's not the issue.
That's not the issue. You're absolutely right.
You're absolutely right.
你完全正确。
You're absolutely right.
You're absolutely right. I've been there before.
I've been there before.
我以前遇过这种情况。
I've been there before.
I've been there before. Let's think outside the box.
Let's think outside the box.
让我们打破常规思考。
Let's think outside the box.
Let's think outside the box. This isn't working out.
This isn't working out.
这行不通。
This isn't working out.
This isn't working out. Can you elaborate?
Can you elaborate?
你能详细说明吗？
Can you elaborate?
Can you elaborate? I'm not sure yet.
I'm not sure yet.
我还不确定。
I'm not sure yet.
I'm not sure yet. Let's focus on solutions.
Let's focus on solutions.
让我们专注于解决方案。
Let's focus on solutions.
Let's focus on solutions. I'm having second thoughts.
I'm having second thoughts.
我再重新考虑。
I'm having second thoughts.
I'm having second thoughts. What's the bottom line?
What's the bottom line?
底线是什么？
What's the bottom line?
What's the bottom line? You're missing the point.
You're missing the point.
你错过了重点。
You're missing the point.
You're missing the point. Let's take a step back.
Let's take a step back.
让我们退后一步。
Let's take a step back.
Let's take a step back. I couldn't agree less.
I couldn't agree less.
我完全不同意。
I couldn't agree less.
I couldn't agree less. What's the game plan?
What's the game plan?
计划是什么？
What's the game plan?
What's the game plan? I need your input.
I need your input.
我需要你的意见。
I need your input.
I need your input. Let's set some boundaries.
Let's set some boundaries.
让我们设定一些界限。
Let's set some boundaries.
Let's set some boundaries. I'm at a crossroads.
I'm at a crossroads.
我正处于十字路口。
I'm at a crossroads.
I'm at a crossroads. What do you suggest?
What do you suggest?
你有什么建议？
What do you suggest?
What do you suggest? I'm not buying it.
I'm not buying it.
我不相信。
I'm not buying it.
I'm not buying it. Let's break this down.
Let's break this down.
让我们分析一下。
Let's break this down.
Let's break this down. I respect your decision.
I respect your decision.
我尊重你的决定。
I respect your decision.
I respect your decision. You've outdone yourself.
You've outdone yourself.
你超越了自己。
You've outdone yourself.
You've outdone yourself. Let's sleep on it.
Let's sleep on it.
让我们考虑一晚再决定。
Let's sleep on it.
Let's sleep on it. I get your point.
I get your point.
我明白你的观点。
I get your point.
I get your point. That doesn't add up.
That doesn't add up.
那说不通。
That doesn't add up.
That doesn't add up. Let's call it quits.
Let's call it quits.
让我们到此为止。
Let's call it quits.
Let's call it quits. I'll keep you posted.
I'll keep you posted.
我会让你知道最新情况。
I'll keep you posted.
I'll keep you posted. That's exactly my point.
That's exactly my point.
那正是我的观点。
That's exactly my point.
That's exactly my point. Let's make it happen.
Let's make it happen.
让我们实现它。
Let's make it happen.
Let's make it happen. I'm speechless right now.
I'm speechless right now.
我现在无话可说。
I'm speechless right now.
I'm speechless right now. What's the real issue?
What's the real issue?
真正的问题是什么？
What's the real issue?
What's the real issue? I've got a confession.
I've got a confession.
我有话要坦白。
I've got a confession.
I've got a confession. Let's leave it at that.
Let's leave it at that.
就这样吧。
Let's leave it at that.
Let's leave it at that. That hit the spot.
That hit the spot.
那正中要害。
That hit the spot.
That hit the spot. You've made my day.
You've made my day.
你让我今天很开心。
You've made my day.
You've made my day. I'm in a bind.
I'm in a bind.
我陷入困境。
I'm in a bind.
I'm in a bind. Let's wrap this up.
Let's wrap this up.
让我们结束这个话题。
Let's wrap this up.
Let's wrap this up. I've come to a realization.
I've come to a realization.
我有了一个领悟。
I've come to a realization.
I've come to a realization. What's your take on this?
What's your take on this?
你对此有什么看法？
What's your take on this?
What's your take on this? I'm on the same page.
I'm on the same page.
我们想法一致。
I'm on the same page.
I'm on the same page. Let's face the facts.
Let's face the facts.
让我们面对事实。
Let's face the facts.
Let's face the facts. I'm open to suggestions.
I'm open to suggestions.
我愿意听取建议。
I'm open to suggestions.
I'm open to suggestions. What are our options?
What are our options?
我们有什么选择？
What are our options?
What are our options? I beg to differ.
I beg to differ.
说我不同意。
I beg to differ.
I beg to differ. Let's switch gears.
Let's switch gears.
让我们换个方向。
Let's switch gears.
Let's switch gears. I'm drawing a blank.
I'm drawing a blank.
我脑子一片空白。
I'm drawing a blank.
I'm drawing a blank. You're making progress.
You're making progress.
你正在取得进步。
You're making progress.
You're making progress. Let's circle back later.
Let's circle back later.
让我们稍后再讨论。
Let's circle back later.
Let's circle back later. That's not happening.
That's not happening.
那不会发生。
That's not happening.
That's not happening. I need more time.
I need more time.
我需要更多时间。
I need more time.
I need more time. I totally forgot about it.
I totally forgot about it.
我完全忘记了。
I totally forgot about it.
I totally forgot about it. Let's meet halfway.
Let's meet halfway.
让我们折中一下。
Let's meet halfway.
Let's meet halfway. I'm not feeling it.
I'm not feeling it.
我没有那种感觉。
I'm not feeling it.
I'm not feeling it. We should talk about this.
We should talk about this.
我们应该谈谈这个。
We should talk about this.
We should talk about this. That sounds perfect.
That sounds perfect.
那听起来很完美。
That sounds perfect.
That sounds perfect. I'll think it over.
I'll think it over.
我会考虑一下。
I'll think it over.
I'll think it over. What's the big deal?
What's the big deal?
有什么大不了的？
What's the big deal?
What's the big deal? I completely understand.
I completely understand.
我完全理解。
I completely understand.
I completely understand. Let's figure it out together.
Let's figure it out together.
让我们一起想办法。
Let's figure it out together.
Let's figure it out together. I'm having second thoughts.
I'm having second thoughts.
我再重新考虑。
I'm having second thoughts.
I'm having second thoughts. You're overthinking this.
You're overthinking this.
你想太多了。
You're overthinking this.
You're overthinking this. That wasn't the plan.
That wasn't the plan.
那不是计划。
That wasn't the plan.
That wasn't the plan. I appreciate your honesty.
I appreciate your honesty.
我感谢你的诚实。
I appreciate your honesty.
I appreciate your honesty. Let's celebrate tonight.
Let's celebrate tonight.
今晚让我们庆祝一下。
Let's celebrate tonight.
Let's celebrate tonight. I'm really nervous.
I'm really nervous.
我真的很紧张。
I'm really nervous.
I'm really nervous. That's a crazy idea.
That's a crazy idea.
那是个疯狂的想法。
That's a crazy idea.
That's a crazy idea. I'm here for you.
I'm here for you.
我在这里支持你。
I'm here for you.
I'm here for you. What were you thinking?
What were you thinking?
你在想什么？
What were you thinking?
What were you thinking? I'll cover for you.
I'll cover for you.
我会替你掩护。
I'll cover for you.
I'll cover for you. This means a lot.
This means a lot.
这意义重大。
This means a lot.
This means a lot. I missed you so much.
I missed you so much.
我非常想念你。
I missed you so much.
I missed you so much. Let's keep it simple.
Let's keep it simple.
让我们保持简单。
Let's keep it simple.
Let's keep it simple. I can't thank you enough.
I can't thank you enough.
我感谢不尽。
I can't thank you enough.
I can't thank you enough. I wasn't expecting that.
I wasn't expecting that.
我没想到会这样。
I wasn't expecting that.
I wasn't expecting that. Can I ask you something?
Can I ask you something?
我能问你一件事吗？
Can I ask you something?
Can I ask you something? That's really good news.
That's really good news.
那是个好消息。
That's really good news.
That's really good news. I'll help you out.
I'll help you out.
我会帮助你。
I'll help you out.
I'll help you out. Let's take a break.
Let's take a break.
让我们休息一下。
Let's take a break.
Let's take a break. I feel much better.
I feel much better.
我感觉好多了。
I feel much better.
I feel much better. This isn't working.
This isn't working.
这行不通。
This isn't working.
This isn't working. What brought that on?
What brought that on?
是什么引起了那个？
What brought that on?
What brought that on? I'm really proud of you.
I'm really proud of you.
我为你感到非常骄傲。
I'm really proud of you.
I'm really proud of you. Let's just move on.
Let's just move on.
让我们继续前进。
Let's just move on.
Let's just move on. I've got this covered.
I've got this covered.
我已经处理好了。
I've got this covered.
I've got this covered. What's going on here?
What's going on here?
这里发生了什么？
What's going on here?
What's going on here? Can we talk privately?
Can we talk privately?
我们能私下谈谈吗？
Can we talk privately?
Can we talk privately? That makes perfect sense.
That makes perfect sense.
那完全合理。
That makes perfect sense.
That makes perfect sense. Let's call it off.
Let's call it off.
让我们取消它。
Let's call it off.
Let's call it off. I need your advice.
I need your advice.
我需要你的建议。
I need your advice.
I need your advice. That's a huge relief.
That's a huge relief.
那是个巨大的解脱。
That's a huge relief.
That's a huge relief. What are my options?
What are my options?
我有什么选择？
What are my options?
What are my options? I'll meet you there.
I'll meet you there.
我会在那里见你。
I'll meet you there.
I'll meet you there. This feels awkward.
This feels awkward.
这感觉很尴尬。
This feels awkward.
This feels awkward. I'm not quite ready.
I'm not quite ready.
我还没有完全准备好。
I'm not quite ready.
I'm not quite ready. Let's clear the air.
Let's clear the air.
让我们澄清一下。
Let's clear the air.
Let's clear the air. I didn't mean to.
I didn't mean to.
我不是故意的。
I didn't mean to.
I didn't mean to. You deserve the truth.
You deserve the truth.
你应该得到真相。
You deserve the truth.
You deserve the truth. Let's make it happen.
Let's make it happen.
让我们实现它。
Let's make it happen.
Let's make it happen. That's embarrassing.
That's embarrassing.
那很尴尬。
That's embarrassing.
That's embarrassing. I've made up my mind.
I've made up my mind.
我已经下定决心了。
I've made up my mind.
I've made up my mind. Let me explain this.
Let me explain this.
让我解释一下。
Let me explain this.
Let me explain this. I'm completely lost.
I'm completely lost.
我完全迷失了。
I'm completely lost.
I'm completely lost. That's way too much.
That's way too much.
那太多了。
That's way too much.
That's way too much. Let's settle this now.
Let's settle this now.
让我们现在解决这个问题。
Let's settle this now.
Let's settle this now. I'm really impressed.
I'm really impressed.
我真的印象深刻。
I'm really impressed.
I'm really impressed. What's your backup plan?
What's your backup plan?
你的备用计划是什么？
What's your backup plan?
What's your backup plan? I'm just being honest.
I'm just being honest.
我只是诚实而已。
I'm just being honest.
I'm just being honest. That caught me off guard.
That caught me off guard.
那让我措手不及。
That caught me off guard.
That caught me off guard. Let's talk it through.
Let's talk it through.
让我们详细讨论一下。
Let's talk it through.
Let's talk it through. I'll see what I can do.
I'll see what I can do.
我会看看我能做什么。
I'll see what I can do.
I'll see what I can do. That's not the issue.
That's not the issue.
那不是问题所在。
That's not the issue.
That's not the issue. What do you suggest?
What do you suggest?
你有什么建议？
What do you suggest?
What do you suggest? I've been thinking about this.
I've been thinking about this.
我一直在想这件事。
I've been thinking about this.
I've been thinking about this. Let's give it a try.
Let's give it a try.
让我们试一试。
Let's give it a try.
Let's give it a try. I'm worried about you.
I'm worried about you.
我担心你。
I'm worried about you.
I'm worried about you. What are the chances?
What are the chances?
机会有多大？
What are the chances?
What are the chances? I'll take responsibility.
I'll take responsibility.
我会负责。
I'll take responsibility.
I'll take responsibility. This feels different.
This feels different.
这感觉不同。
This feels different.
This feels different. I'm counting on you.
I'm counting on you.
我指望你。
I'm counting on you.
I'm counting on you. That's a fair point.
That's a fair point.
那是个公平的观点。
That's a fair point.
That's a fair point. What's the rush?
What's the rush?
有什么急事？
What's the rush?
What's the rush? I've got your back.
I've got your back.
我会支持你。
I've got your back.
I've got your back. This is all new to me.
This is all new to me.
这对我来说都是新的。
This is all new to me.
This is all new to me. I owe you an apology.
I owe you an apology.
我欠你一个道歉。
I owe you an apology.
I owe you an apology. Can we start over?
Can we start over?
我们能重新开始吗？
Can we start over?
Can we start over? That's not my problem.
That's not my problem.
那不是我的问题。
That's not my problem.
That's not my problem. I'll wait for you.
I'll wait for you.
我会等你。
I'll wait for you.
I'll wait for you. Let's be realistic.
Let's be realistic.
让我们实际一点。
Let's be realistic.
Let's be realistic. I'm out of options.
I'm out of options.
我没有选择了。
I'm out of options.
I'm out of options. What's your concern?
What's your concern?
你担心什么？
What's your concern?
What's your concern? I've changed my perspective.
I've changed my perspective.
我改变了我的观点。
I've changed my perspective.
I've changed my perspective. That was unexpected.
That was unexpected.
那出乎意料。
That was unexpected.
That was unexpected. Let's find a solution.
Let's find a solution.
让我们找个解决方案。
Let's find a solution.
Let's find a solution. I'm really confused.
I'm really confused.
我真的很困惑。
I'm really confused.
I'm really confused. What's the worst part?
What's the worst part?
最糟糕的部分是什么？
What's the worst part?
What's the worst part? I need some clarity.
I need some clarity.
我需要一些清晰度。
I need some clarity.
I need some clarity. That's the right choice.
That's the right choice.
那是正确的选择。
That's the right choice.
That's the right choice. Let's keep in touch.
Let's keep in touch.
让我们保持联系。
Let's keep in touch.
Let's keep in touch. I'm right behind you.
I'm right behind you.
我就在你身后。
I'm right behind you.
I'm right behind you. What's bothering you?
What's bothering you?
什么事困扰着你？
What's bothering you?
What's bothering you? I see your point.
I see your point.
我明白你的观点。
I see your point.
I see your point. That's totally unfair.
That's totally unfair.
那完全不公平。
That's totally unfair.
That's totally unfair. Let's compromise here.
Let's compromise here.
让我们在这里妥协。
Let's compromise here.
Let's compromise here. I'm keeping my options open.
I'm keeping my options open.
我保持选择开放。
I'm keeping my options open.
I'm keeping my options open. What's the best approach?
What's the best approach?
最好的方法是什么？
What's the best approach?
What's the best approach? I need a minute.
I need a minute.
我需要1分钟。
I need a minute.
I need a minute. That was my fault.
That was my fault.
那是我的错。
That was my fault.
That was my fault. Let's discuss this later.
Let's discuss this later.
让我们稍后讨论这个。
Let's discuss this later.
Let's discuss this later. I can't believe it.
I can't believe it.
我不敢相信。
I can't believe it.
I can't believe it. Let's be honest here.
Let's be honest here.
让我们在这里诚实一点。
Let's be honest here.
Let's be honest here. That crossed the line.
That crossed the line.
那越界了。
That crossed the line.
That crossed the line. I'll give it a shot.
I'll give it a shot.
我会试一试。
I'll give it a shot.
I'll give it a shot. What's your take?
What's your take?
你的看法是什么？
What's your take?
What's your take? I'm speechless right now.
I'm speechless right now.
我现在无话可说。
I'm speechless right now.
I'm speechless right now. That sounds suspicious.
That sounds suspicious.
那听起来可疑。
That sounds suspicious.
That sounds suspicious. Let's address the issue.
Let's address the issue.
让我们解决这个问题。
Let's address the issue.
Let's address the issue. I'm absolutely certain.
I'm absolutely certain.
我绝对确定。
I'm absolutely certain.
I'm absolutely certain. What's your preference?
What's your preference?
你的偏好是什么？
What's your preference?
What's your preference? I respect your decision.
I respect your decision.
我尊重你的决定。
I respect your decision.
I respect your decision. That's beside the point.
That's beside the point.
那是题外话。
That's beside the point.
That's beside the point. Let's set boundaries.
Let's set boundaries.
让我们设定界限。
Let's set boundaries.
Let's set boundaries. I'm on the fence.
I'm on the fence.
我犹豫不决。
I'm on the fence.
I'm on the fence. What are the odds?
What are the odds?
几率有多大？
What are the odds?
What are the odds? I'll stand by you.
I'll stand by you.
我会支持你。
I'll stand by you.
I'll stand by you. That's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous.
那太荒谬了。
That's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous. Let's take a vote.
Let's take a vote.
让我们投票表决。
Let's take a vote.
Let's take a vote. I'm at a loss.
I'm at a loss.
我茫然不知所措。
I'm at a loss.
I'm at a loss. What's the real story?
What's the real story?
真实的故事是什么？
What's the real story?
What's the real story? I need some space.
I need some space.
我需要一些空间。
I need some space.
I need some space. That's actually brilliant.
That's actually brilliant.
那实际上很 brilliant。
That's actually brilliant.
That's actually brilliant. Let's put it behind us.
Let's put it behind us.
让我们把它抛在脑后。
Let's put it behind us.
Let's put it behind us. I'm all ears.
I'm all ears.
我洗耳恭听。
I'm all ears.
I'm all ears. This means everything.
This means everything.
这意味着一切。
This means everything.
This means everything. I'm not convinced.
I'm not convinced.
我不相信。
I'm not convinced.
I'm not convinced. Let's agree to disagree.
Let's agree to disagree.
让我们同意不同意。
Let's agree to disagree.
Let's agree to disagree. That doesn't make sense.
That doesn't make sense.
那没有道理。
That doesn't make sense.
That doesn't make sense. I'll come clean.
I'll come clean.
我会坦白。
I'll come clean.
I'll come clean. What's your reasoning?
What's your reasoning?
你的推理是什么？
What's your reasoning?
What's your reasoning? I'm having a blast.
I'm having a blast.
我玩得很开心。
I'm having a blast.
I'm having a blast. That changes everything.
That changes everything.
那改变了一切。
That changes everything.
That changes everything. Let's make it official.
Let's make it official.
让我们正式确定下来。
Let's make it official.
Let's make it official. I'm feeling overwhelmed.
I'm feeling overwhelmed.
我感到不知所措。
I'm feeling overwhelmed.
I'm feeling overwhelmed. What are you implying?
What are you implying?
你在暗示什么？
What are you implying?
What are you implying? I'll consider it.
I'll consider it.
我会考虑的。
I'll consider it.
I'll consider it. That sounds reasonable.
That sounds reasonable.
那听起来合理。
That sounds reasonable.
That sounds reasonable. Let's weigh our options.
Let's weigh our options.
让我们权衡我们的选择。
Let's weigh our options.
Let's weigh our options. I'm not giving up.
I'm not giving up.
我不会放弃。
I'm not giving up.
I'm not giving up. What's your intention?
What's your intention?
你的意图是什么？
What's your intention?
What's your intention? I'll level with you.
I'll level with you.
我会坦白跟你说。
I'll level with you.
I'll level with you. That's asking too much.
That's asking too much.
那要求太多了。
That's asking too much.
That's asking too much. Let's celebrate our success.
Let's celebrate our success.
让我们庆祝我们的成功。
Let's celebrate our success.
Let's celebrate our success. I'm completely sure.
I'm completely sure.
我完全确定。
I'm completely sure.
I'm completely sure. What's your deadline?
What's your deadline?
你的截止日期是什么？
What's your deadline?
What's your deadline? I'll meet you halfway.
I'll meet you halfway.
我会在中间和你见面。
I'll meet you halfway.
I'll meet you halfway. That's worth considering.
That's worth considering.
那值得考虑。
That's worth considering.
That's worth considering. Let's take it slowly.
Let's take it slowly.
让我们慢慢来。
Let's take it slowly.
Let's take it slowly. I'm genuinely interested.
I'm genuinely interested.
我真的很感兴趣。
I'm genuinely interested.
I'm genuinely interested. This feels right.
This feels right.
这感觉对。
This feels right.
This feels right.